Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Breast Cancer Support and Healing series. Today's episode is incredibly important, and it is called If You Want to Heal Well, You Need to Understand What May Have Contributed to Illness in the First Place. And before I begin, I want to say something very clearly. This is not about blame. You did not cause your cancer. And I would never want you to look back at your life with any guilt or shame. But if we want to support healing well and create the healthiest future possible, I believe we need to gently ask, what may have contributed to imbalance in my body in the first place? Because cancer is complex, and whilst there is rarely one single cause, there are often multiple factors that may influence our health over time. Understanding those factors is not about looking backwards with regret. It is about moving forwards with wisdom. First, chronic stress and living in survival mode. This was a big one for me personally. For many years before my diagnosis, I was always busy, always achieving, always looking after others, constantly pushing myself, rarely slowing down. And my nervous system was permanently switched on. And whilst stress alone doesn't cause cancer, we know that long-term stress can affect immune function, inflammation, hormones, sleep quality, digestion, and emotional well-being. And eventually our bodies start asking for attention, sometimes quietly, sometimes loudly. Healing is not only about treating the body. It is also about learning how to feel safe again, learning how to rest, and learning that your worth is not based on how much you do for everyone else. Second factor is nutrition, gut health, exercise, and lifestyle. The choices we make every day matter, not perfectly, not obsessively, but consistently. What we eat matters. How we move our body matters. How much we sleep matters. And one of the most overlooked areas of all, gut health matters. Your gut influences your immunity, inflammation, hormone balance, nutrient absorption, brain health, mood and emotional well-being. And unfortunately, many of the treatments we rely on, including chemotherapy, can have a significant impact on the gut microbiome, which is why supporting gut health during treatment and especially afterwards can become such an important part of recovery. Exercise matters too, not because you need to become an athlete, but because movement supports muscle mass, improves insulin sensitivity, helps regulate hormones, supports mental health, reduces fatigue, improves quality of life, and then there is sleep. Many women underestimate the power of sleep, yet sleep is one of the times when our body restores, repairs, and recovers. Years of poor sleep, chronic exhaustion, and running on empty can slowly take their toll. Healing asks us to respect rest again, not as laziness, but as a medicine. Third factor is emotional health and unprocessed trauma. This can be a difficult conversation, but it is one I feel deeply passionate about. Many women I work with have spent years people-pleasing, putting everyone first, suppressing emotions, carrying unresolved grief, ignoring their needs, pushing through pain. I know I did. And once again, this is not about blame, but sometimes cancer can become an invitation to slow down, to heal emotional wounds, release old patterns, create healthy boundaries, reconnect with who you truly are, and build a life that feels aligned and fulfilling. Sometimes the greatest healing isn't becoming the person you were before. It is becoming someone even stronger, wiser, and more authentic. So, the wisdom of this episode is that healing isn't only asking, how do I remove cancer? It is also asking, how do I create the healthiest, happiest, and most balanced version of my life moving forward? Because sometimes healing becomes the beginning of a whole new chapter. Now, your action for this week is take a journal and ask yourself, where in my life have I been out of balance? Is it stress, nutrition, sleep, or exercise? Gut health, emotional well-being, my boundaries, my purpose, And ask yourself gently, what is my body asking me to change? Not with guilt, not with judgment, but with love. Because awareness is the first step towards transformation. And if you would like help understanding your unique story and creating a personalized healing roadmap, I'm here to help. As a transformational breast cancer coach and lifestyle oncology practitioner, I help women support their body, mind, and emotional well-being throughout diagnosis and treatment. You can explore the whole series or my online program or book the first 60 to 90 minutes coaching and healing session. You do not have to navigate this journey alone. With love and healing, Veronica.